I'm here with Reza Zadno from Avedro. Reza, you've so much to talk about today. We're not going to cover it all, but I want to touch on some of them, many big things. Let's talk about one non-ophthalmic but important thing first, which is that Avedro went public. What was that like?
We are very excited about this new chapter of Avedro. We were able to raise about $70 million during IPO. The fund that we raised will allow us to develop our new products and new treatments and bring them to market. That is why we are excited about it. It's a new chapter for Avedro.
That's exciting stuff. What's your ticker symbol?
AVDR.
That's so exciting. Listen, so let's get down to talk clinical matters here. So you have a bunch of new things that are being worked on now. One of the most exciting is epi-on. What are the trials going on in epi-on? And I assume that the treatment protocol is different. Is the riboflavin different for it too?
Yes. So epi-on is a procedure in which you do not remove epithelium. In the first generation epi-off, which is the one it's approved, and we are the only company with a product approved in the U.S., you remove epithelium for the drug to go through through the stroma. In the epi-on, the drug does that job, so you don't need to remove epithelium, so it's more comfortable for patient. I'm happy to announce, in fact, we had a press release yesterday that the enrollment is complete. So epi-on, there's a combination of the drug that doesn't need to remove epithelium, activation, UV activation light, but more importantly, oxygen. Without the oxygen, we could not get the performance we needed for an epi-on. So the secret is the drug, activation, and oxygen. These were the ingredients for epi-on study.
And I'm not going to hold you to this, but what do you think that the time frame is?
So this is a 1-year follow-up. The last patient, so we just announced, so until mid-2020 is a 1-year follow-up. And then after that, we lock the data, prepare submissions. So all I can say is really the 1-year follow-up will come up in, and it's a blind mask study, so we will not have visibility on the data until the second half of 2020.
Reza, while we're on the subject of clinical trials, where are we in terms of the refractive use of cross-linking as a modality?
Yes, so again, that's another area of development that we are very excited, and that's why we raised the capital we needed. We are focusing on refractive. There are 3 areas where technology, because we reshape the cornea non-invasively, and again, all the refractive will be in an epi-on fashion with oxygen, because we have realized you need oxygen to reshape the cornea in the mode that I described. Presbyopia, low myopia, and post-cataract touch-up are the 3 areas we are focusing on. The first application is presbyopia, which is in the U.S. there are more than 50 million people could benefit from that. We are initiating the phase 2A in the first half of this year. That's where we are. We had done some proof of concept previously outside the U.S., but the goal is the phase 2A study.
Oh, that's exciting stuff. I mean, obviously, we've a lot of patients who are absolutely gobsmacked when they turn 45, and I'm sure that you and I both know people who are presbyopic.
Yes,
we're far too young.
Yeah.
Now, there is no doubt that cross-linking is an important technology. Clinically, one of the barriers to adoption at the start was the reimbursement question. Where are we with that?
On the reimbursement, as you know, there are 3 components to that: the coding, coverage, and payment. So there is a code for the procedure. We applied for a J code for the drug, and the J code, June of last year, CMS gave a preliminary ruling, and then we got the J code 2787 as of January. The J code allows the processing of the claims much easier. On the coverage side, more than 95% of the target population that are have keratoconus are in our target population are covered for the treatment of keratoconus, and on the payment, the coverage and the code is making the payment and the process smooth, and we have seen great progress there.
That's fantastic. I mean, you must be. What can I say? You must be so proud with it. I mean, all of these wonderful things going on, exciting, chiefly for us as clinicians. Reza, I want to thank you for covering this panoply of topics, and as always for being so very generous with your time with us today.
Thank you. No, we are very excited that this conference there will be more than 80 presentations. The interest is growing for keratoconus and crosslinking. There will be 80 presentations and posters at the conference, and of course, besides the booth lectures, there will be a symposium on Saturday for Avedro.
Phenomenal stuff. Reza, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.